is waving at him.
Down on a roof? I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
Now, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam, I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there.
Hey guys, welcome to another beer and game review. This one's about Fat Tire. Fat Tire. Let's fuck her up. I picked this one up at a Ralph's for about $4 or so. Bottle's nice and perspiring. Yeah, you heard me talk about this one a couple of times during one of my beer games review. Yeah, oh yeah, that looks good. Alright, nice head retention. Color's pretty good. Let's give you a closer look. Yeah, looks good. Nice and golden. Let's talk about it. I got here the official website for newbelgian.com. It's the Fat Tire, of course. Let's talk about the story. Alright, named in honor of our co-founder's bike trip through Europe, Fat Tire Amber Ale marks a turning point in the young electronical engineer's homebrewing. Belgian beers use a far broader palette of ingredients, fruits, spices, yeast strains than your normal German and English styles. Together with a co-founder, Kim Jordan, they traveled around sampling their home brews to the public. That Tire won fans with its sense of balance, tasty, biscuit-like flavor, malt flavors, coating in with a hoppy freshness. Ooh. Birth date 1991. Wow, and I just found out about this beer about 2 years ago. Body is medium. Hops, Williamette, Golding, Target. Interesting. Malts are pale, C80, Monrich, Victory. Yeast is house ale yeast. Aroma, sweet whiskey and caramel malts. Subtle notes of fresh fennel and green apple. Let's give this sucker a taste. Wow, that's good. One of my favorite beers. That's for sure. Let's see what else it's got here. That's about it. There's nothing else. Let's continue drinking this. Let's see how accurate they're talking about. Has a slight bitterness. Makes you want to burp. That's good brew. That's good brew. I mean, I got not much to say about it, other than it's easygoing. It's cheap for a nice big bottle. For like a 6-pack, you're looking at like $9.99 at Ralph's. guess you could call it a biscuit type taste to it. Excuse me. It definitely makes you want to burp. A lot of carbonation. Alcohol content's not mad. What was it again? 5.1? Or 5.7? I don't remember. Let's look at it again. 5.2. Yeah, 5.2. That's not bad. For a nice big bottle like this, it's worth the $3. What was it for? Let's see. $3.99. Fat Tire Amber. And of course your 5 cents in California recycling fee. So yeah, $4. $4.05 to be exact. Fat Tire Amber Ales. Appeal is in its feet of balance. Toasty, biscuit-like malt flavors coating in an equilibrium with hoppy freshness, named in honor of a storied bike ride through Europe. Fat Tire cruises with the Belgian imagination and inspiration. Take it for a ride. Wow. That's good. You know what's a trip? Wow, look right here. Best before April 7th, 2013. And what's today? The 27th of June, 2013? I'm a few months off here. Man, this is not going to be accurate. Still tastes good. That's good. Fort Collins, Colorado, USA. Nice, New Belgian Brewing. Now, I thought it was in another country, this beer. You know, every time I do a beer review, I learn something new every time from the beer. Where it's from, what its history, when it was, first thought of. Oh, a text. Alright, who the fuck is texting me? Saul, motherfucker's bothering me during my beer review. How do you know? Here, let's reply. No, I'm not working. I am working on my beer review. This is being recorded. Oh, you didn't. This is being recorded. Send. Cool. He's gonna text again, I guarantee you. Anyway. Good damn beer. I like it. New Belgium Fat Tire. Every time I go out in restaurants, I order this. I go to, Wingstop. No, not Wingstop. Wingstop didn't have it. It was Buffalo Wild Wings. Ooh, yeah. Order this every time with my meal. Good stuff. Good stuff. And when was the last time I ordered it? It was I went bowling. No, actually I didn't have it there. It was a different bowling alley. It was in Burbank. We had this one in bowling aisles, short aisles, or short lanes or whatever. What is? He doesn't know what it is. It's the beer and game review that I'm doing, and I am texting while recording you on video camera while you're texting me. You know what? Sometimes voice recognition thing doesn't work well. Let's try it again. I'm recording a beer and game review of Fat Tire, New Belgium, and you are in the middle of it. It always shuts on. You are in the middle of the review texting me, and it's being recorded. Yay. Let's put yay. I have to manually do it. Fuck. Anyway, what was I? Oh yeah. Beer. Good stuff. I love beer. Beer's good. It's cheap. It's a lot cheaper than most things. Gives me a good buzz. I enjoy it. This beer, I order it every time I go anywhere. There's a sports bar somewhere in North Hollywood. I forget what it's called. They had it, big old glass, man. It was like this, big handle. It was pretty cool. I liked it. It was pretty cheap. But every time, yeah, the bowling aisle had short lanes, very narrow, had bumpers if you're like, handicapped or whatever. Yeah, big old mug. Yeah, I'll put a picture of it up right now in the corner. I haven't decided what corner yet, but yeah, cool. This is Fat Tire, New Belgium. Let's finish this sucker. Editing mode. Oh, let's do pardon me. Let's do a yeah. Let's do a speed. I'm gonna fast forward. It's a good, nice thickness when the bubbles just slowly slide down or stick to the side of the glass. It's good stuff. Now keep in mind, New Belgium makes all kinds of new other beers, of course. Keep an eye on this beer. Whenever you go to Ralph's, Vaughn's, Target, they have it at Target. All kinds of good stuff. Alright guys, it was nice talking to you. That's a good one. Beer and game review. All the way. Subscribe, like, share it. I want to make this be a trend. I want more people to do beer and game reviews. It'd be fucking awesome. Alright guys, take care.
Deus Ex Human Revolution is a cyberpunk-themed action role-playing video game developed by Eidos Montreal and published by Square Enix, which was also produced the game's CGI sequences. Released in August 2011, it is the third game in Deus Ex series and a prequel to the original game released in 2000. This game is set in 2027, 25 years before the first game in the series, at a time when multinational corporations have grown in power beyond the control of national governments. The game follows Adam Jensen, the newly hired security director at Sheriff Industries, a growing biotechnology firm. After terrorists brutally attack Sheriff's Detroit-based headquarters, the mortally wounded Jensen is forced to go under a radical life-saving surgeries that replaced large areas of his body with advanced prostheses. Returning to work, he becomes embroiled in the global politics of human enhancements, movements into the search for those responsible for the attack. A critical theme to the game is the rise of corporations in globalization, espionage, human survival, poverty, and the ethics of advanced humans with artificial and replacements for body parts. So far, my feelings for the game is mixed, one being a stealth game style like Metal Gear, and the other being an all-out kill box like Rainbow Six, which both games I love very much.
CT probe shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. We need to repair that artery.
The different pillars of gameplay, as called by the developers, are combat, stealth, hacking, and social. Players can switch between these gameplay types whenever they please, and certain pillars may follow or flow into others. For example, a failed hack may sound an alarm and start a fight, and a social skills might lead to a player gaining an access to certain areas more easily than otherwise possible, thus avoiding the need for stealth or combat. Another major change since the original Deus Ex, apologies, the name is so confusing sometimes, is the highlighting of objects a player can interact with, explaining via the in-game plot as tactical vision augmentation. This highlighting of an object can be turned on and off through the game options. Human Revolution is primarily a first-person game, but switches to a cold tactual third-person viewpoint when using the cover system, climbing ladders, activating certain augmentations, or for melee combat. While the player character is highly capable of dispatching his own enemies, the player is never focused or forced into acts of lethal violence, except during boss fights. Therefore, the use of lethal force becomes an ethical choice for the player. In fact, players are awarded for the pacifist achievement, or trophy for the PS3 guys, only by completing the whole game without any non-player characters dying by the player's hands. I lean my way towards the stealth just because of the love of Metal Gear. Love being unable to being captured or viewed or seen in any way, so I can kill him later. So, my final thought for the game and the beer. We start with, I give this game a straight 8 out of 10. And the beer score is a 5 out of 5. This is my beer for any season. This is why I love this beer. No matter where I go, no matter what restaurant I go to, they better have it, because I will order it. Thanks, guys. Hopefully see you in the next beer and game review.